Good evening, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. It is 10:35 here in Samana, Dominican Republic. My last night here, Saturday night. I am heading home tomorrow. It's been a very bittersweet trip here. A lot of memories, which I did not think would be an issue, but they were. And there's no point in going into any of that because it means a lot to me, but it has just kind of the reality of what I have experienced in the last 2.5 years is just, it wasn't real. None of it was real. And coming to terms with the fact that, I have all these amazing memories of this vacation and other vacations, it doesn't really mean anything. And I'm having to kind of wrestle with that in my brain, and it's been really tough. It's been really, really tough. As I said, I did not anticipate it being tough, otherwise I would never have come here. But I've met some great friends. I've reconnected with some old friends, spent the day with Jamie today. Great day. He's got some stories, man. He's really got some stories. And most of the staff are the same staff that were here in April. And a great place to come if you want to come solo, a great place to come if you just want to kind of rest and relax, not a party spot at all, which is great. Not what I was looking for. Wasn't looking to meet anybody or anything like that. But when I get home, I will be dating. I will be back online, which is unfortunately the way it works these days. And I will be looking for just some friendship, and I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm not looking for anything permanent. Actually, no, that's not true. I would like to meet somebody who wants to be monogamous and live in their spot. I live in my spot, and we just are each other's plus one. Not necessarily looking for that right away. I want to have some fun. I want to enjoy life. I am a very spry 56-year-old about to turn 57, and being on this trip, connecting with some ladies who are 10 plus years older than me, I realized that I have a window of good health, of you kind of embrace the period of life that you're in. And I mean, I'm a young 56, about to turn 57. I'm on basically no medications. I'm entering what I think is going to be the best part of my life. I have got a little bit of money in the bank. I've got a place that I live. The world is my oyster. And I am a lot wiser now from my experiences. I will recognize when I am being taken advantage of, and I will recognize when somebody is legitimately truthful and honest and, not elsewhere with other people. So, it's been a rough trip. It really has. I did not anticipate the emotions I knew it would be a little bit challenging, but I did not anticipate just how difficult this has been. And I know that I kind of force myself into those situations. I've done it before. It's almost like a test. It's almost like a challenge. And it's almost like a little bit of punishment. I don't know why I would want to punish myself, because I brought myself 150% into my relationship with he who shall not be mentioned. I did not receive that in return. None of it was real. None of it was real. And coming to terms with that has been really, really difficult, because as my therapist says, you're not missing him. You are missing the life that you were promised. You are missing the person that you were promised and the future that you were promised. And none of it was real. And coming here has just kind of solidified that for me. So it's been really difficult. But you know what? It's time to go home. It's time to regroup. I'm going to start dating. I'm going to start planning the rest of my life. And I'm going to be traveling. My trip to England is canceled. All of that is canceled just because I can't afford it. I am very savvy with my money. I am very, very smart with my money. And, yes, I can afford all of it, but I need to get a job. The leather bag lady needs to get a job. Running my little business solo is not necessarily going to be a smart move moving forward. I figure I've got probably 5 years of hard graft ahead of me so that I can enjoy the next 10 or 15. Meeting Irene and Teresa, they are two ladies who are in their early 70s, late 60s, who are just traveling their faces off. And not that I necessarily want to do that, but I want to have the option to do that. And in order to do that, I need to work some years. I need to put some money in the bank. I need to continue with the investments that I already have. And as much as it pains me to kind of put my business to one side, I'm always going to do it. So, those of you that follow me and are customers and whatever, there will always be bags from the bag lady. But I am going to be back at work and I need benefits. I need to be smart about my future. And I've not done a lot of work while I was here, unfortunately. I have just been so scattered with my thoughts. Like I said, this has been a really tough week and I did not anticipate that at all. And going to the restaurant a couple of nights ago, I think was really when it smacked me upside of the head, because my husband and I had a really nice meal at that restaurant in April, and being there by myself, I was with Irene and Teresa, which was wonderful, but there was a newlywed at the table next to us and a newlywed couple, and it just, because this was supposed to be our honeymoon, and that was April and end of July, we're done. And it's just so sad, really, really sad. Because in my opinion, it didn't need to happen. It really didn't. We had very different opinions on how life was going to be, but, I loved him dearly. And I just didn't get that back. So, not authentically anyway. So it's been a really rough lesson. And I will take that lesson and I will move forward with it, because that's just what I do. I'm a bit of a tough girl, and I'm going to meet somebody else at some point. There will be some cars involved. There will be some travel involved. There will be a lot of things involved that I need in my life to make sure that I am happy, because I let all of it go for him. I really did. And I am not going to do that again, ever. So my last night here, it's a little bittersweet. Like I said, I'm just going to start packing my suitcase now. I don't leave until 5:30 tomorrow or 4:30 tomorrow. So I've still got potentially a good few hours on the beach by the pool, but I need to be prepared. I need to have a little, bit of clothing to change into to get on the plane. My wonderful friend Neil is going to meet me at the airport at 12:15 a.m. and I cannot thank him enough for making that happen. I totally forgot that I had planned my travel, because I figured at 12:15 a.m. I wouldn't have to deal with Toronto traffic heading back to Grand Valley. But I don't have to do that because Neil is going to pick me up. I'm going back to his place. I will stay there. And I have a dentist appointment on Monday. And then Tuesday is apparently going to be a good day for me to travel back to Grand Valley for 8 or 9 days, and then I will be going back to Sarnia for February, because that is my 1 month out of the park, going back to stay with Auntie Anna, who's feeling much better. So we are going to have a ton of fun, and my year starts. And like I said, I'm going to get back dating. I'm going to get back on those sites. I hate them, but that's the way it's done these days. Apparently Pamela has somebody who lives in Grand Valley for me. So we'll see. So like I said, all these videos are going to be uploaded after I get home, because I'm not sure of the Wi-Fi and I don't want any unexpected expenses. So these videos are going to be after the fact, but that's okay. So Hope you have all had a great day and sleep well. And I probably won't talk to you tomorrow. It'll be a couple of days until I get back home. So, love y'all. Bye.